So the Parenting Assessment Service is a branch of what our Mother and Baby Unit provides. It's either a residential or a community-based assessment to see whether a mother with a history of mental illness can look after her baby, so to assess whether she provides safe and adequate care of her baby. Mum has to be at her optimal level of functioning at that point, so she can't be ill, she has to be well, or whatever is considered to be her optimal level. We can incorporate partners into the process, so if there's a partner or even extended family members that may be part of her support network, they can be included. If it's a residential assessment, the mother would come in for a 6-week residential assessment onto the unit, and she's monitored around the clock to see whether she can care for the baby around the clock. And although it's residential, people do go out into the community, so various staff would take them out to local shops and things just to see what their daily living skills were, going out to local shops. And the assessment can also go into the person's home if they're doing well. So the Parenting Assessment Service is usually funded by the courts and local authorities, so primarily local authorities actually, and occasionally we also get referrals from the parents' solicitors because the baby has been placed on some sort of child protection order or a care order, and it's come via the court process. So the funding is mainly local authority or the courts. We do them on they're linked into the assessments are linked into the Mother and Baby Unit, and we have capacity to take on 2 families at any one time. The reason it's so important to use a facility like our service for a parenting assessment is that when a mother has a mental illness, it's very important to incorporate everything about the parent's mental illness into the actual assessment. So, for example, if they have a history of bipolar disorder or schizophrenia or personality disorder, it's important to have mental health expertise, which is doing assessments and observing the mother with their baby in the context of that assessment. What this provides is an integrated assessment using different professionals as part of an assessment process. And that gives a much better judgment of whether the parent's abilities are good enough or not, because you have a team of professionals making that judgment.